Hello everyone, this is Cliff from Kaizen Project, and this video is dedicated to every one of you who is, because of the coronavirus, locked down at home, or because of safety precautions is isolated. I want to contribute to every one of you to take my responsibilities as a healer, but also as a CrossFit coach, to give you some insights and knowledge for attaining your first push-up. So, for every one of you who is watching, this video is for you. I hope it can benefit you in your road to being stronger, and now is exactly the best time to work on this goal. So, keep watching. The first thing we have to do is to choose a progression level of our current push-up skill. Alright, so let's together take a look at this table made by Stephen Lowe in his book Overcoming Gravity. Now, this table is actually derived from Pillar Print's strength table. It's a table that people use to measure and to analyze which kind of weights they have to use to progress in a specific kind of stimulus. Now, this one is actually derived from that and is made specifically for gymnastic movements, bodyweight exercises, because it's not the same as lifting weights. So for now, we're not going to talk about the isometrics and the eccentrics. We're purely going to focus on the concentrics. So what is a concentric movement? It means you're going down and up, so a total movement. So in a push-up, it means going down and going up, so the thing that we are looking at. And these things are for in the future. Let's take a look at the table. So what we want to focus on is this last row, because this row is an intensity level that optimally will make us progress the fastest and the most optimal, efficient for our body. Will be in an 87 to 93% of our max range, and it means that we have to have an exercise that we can execute at a 3 to 5 rep range. So it means an exercise that it's hard enough that you cannot do 10 of them, that you cannot do 10 of them, but that one is fairly easy. So we have to be in this range. We have to have also 37 reps of total stimulus from this exercise in our training that day, and it has to be like in this range. So 37 is an average. It can also be 25 or 50, depends on which level you are on. So these rep range, these reps that we have to be reps that we are totally sure of that these are done with a very good quality. So it means 2 reps short of failure. So let's take a progression that we can do 5 to 7 reps of, and then we're gonna take this row progression level to train our body. So let's take an exercise that we are in this kind of level, so that we can do 3 to 5 reps of. Let's take a look at this chart. For example, let's say I can do knee push-ups, but I can do them very well. I can do 5 of them, but like the last 2 are actually arching and good with technique. So I really want to up them before I can go to the next progression. So, for example, I can do a knee push-up, 2 reps short of failure would make it 3 reps. So I can 2 reps, and this one is we're gonna use in this schedule. So 3 reps. We want to have a total rep range between the 25 and 50. So even when I use the maximal amount of sets, let's take some 5 sets of 3 reps, I'm still at 15 reps. So that's still 10 reps short of the 25 rep range, because I want to be in this range. I have 15, I want to get at least a 25. So that means I'm coming short of 10 reps. So how can I fill these 10 reps up so my body get the most stimulus, is by using these 10 and pushing them actually in an exercise that I already managed to have, and that's the chair knee push-up. So if I here add the chair knee push-up, and make it 1 set of 10, or maybe 2 of 5, let's make it 2 of 5, 2 sets of 5, then I have 10 reps. 10 reps plus 15 equals 25. So that's what I want to hit. So if I look at my exercise regime, I start with the knee push-ups. I do 5 sets of 3. That means 15 reps. And I drop set it with chair knee push-ups, easier variation with more repetitions, 10 reps. But then I have my total volume of intensity that I need for my workout. Now here again, I've put everything together. So actually this is our training schedule of day 1. And now is the time frame you want to use. Maybe train 3 to 4 times a week, with a rest day between each training day. And make sure that every workout that you do, the total volume of push-up mechanics actually is going to rise. You want to be between the 25 and 50 rep range. Now when are you going to stop? You're going to progress to the next exercise, like the table push-up. Now the rule is, if you can do 6 to 8 reps of a specific exercise, actually the next exercise will be able to attain. You can start with the next one. So for your knee push-ups to go to the table push-ups, you need at least 6 to 8 knee push-ups before you're starting to train your table push-up. Now in this scenario, you were able to do like 3 to 4 knee push-ups. So that's way less. That's like 70% what you have to attain before going to the table push-up. So let's stick with this one. So like you now can see, the total amount of repetitions in our training is going to be 25 reps. Now every training, so this is day 1, every training you want to up this number. So the next training, for example, this is day 1, Monday. This one is Wednesday. The next training session that you want to upgrade this level. And you could microload it. Day 2, on a Wednesday, I want to have a total of 26 reps volume. So how can you do that? Let's take a look. Always try to modify the thing that you're doing, what you want to achieve. So 5 times 3 normally looks like this. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So 5 sets of 3 reps. So the next training, what you can do, volume training, can be that you have like 3, 3, 3, 3, 4. You know what I mean? So now every training that we do, we want to add one more cipher, one more number. If it's impossible because you're lacking the strength, we can still adjust it by adding a degradation on the exercise to get the amount of number that we want. But normally it's doable if every training session you just add one more rep to your schedule. So we want to go from the 5-3 to 5, 5, eventually to a 5, 10 rep. Because this one would equal 50 reps. And it's the end actually of our total range that you want to become. I'm definitely sure if you can do knee push-ups 5 times 10 reps, you definitely are strong enough to start with the table push-ups. Actually, these progressions are laid out so easily and small that it's very easy to progress to the next one. I see a lot of people starting somewhere here or here, and they want to go immediately to this one. It's possible, but you need a lot of strength to get there. So I know it's a little bit confusing what I all writ here and set here, but this is way you can organize and structure your programming to get into the first push-up that you want. Okay? Alright guys, that was it. So a lot of information concerning the push-up, progressions, programming. I know it's a lot of information to digest, but surely take your time. It really can help you if your training has some reasoning behind it and not just doing it because you have to do it. But training smart is also very important. Take care of your body because your body is like a car that has to take you on your journey to your destination. If your car is strong and resilient, the more you can get whatever comes at you. So in these times, make sure don't stop believing in the good things, that the situation will subside very quickly. Embrace your loved ones and especially have a good health so we can go through this and go through this together. Okay, so share with everyone you think can benefit from mastering the push-up, becoming a little bit stronger, and also by getting through time, because sometimes it can get very boring at home if you have nothing to do. So, okay guys, all the best, a lot of strength and courage wished upon you.